what's really going on. Bitcoin, crypto, and currency currently looking at Litecoin, LTC against USDT. What do we have here? Price action experiencing some bullish pressure as we find our way back up and above the psychological $150 level per Litecoin, which may be support for us moving forward. However, I do believe there may be some sell pressure overhead that we may need to consider as price action makes its way upward here. And so now we've already seen, since EngineeringRobo became bullish on price action, Litecoin already experienced up to 75% in gains over the following 42 days, easily turning a potential $10,000 investment into over $17,000 just by sitting around smelling it. And if you didn't take profit above, at, or around that swing high, there may have been reasons you should have considered perhaps closing your position around $179 per Litecoin, allowing you to capitalize on 37% ROI with EngineeringRobo's buy and sell suggestions, because as you can see, since EngineeringRobo became bearish on price action, we have experienced some mild downside in the kind of immediate short term. Since our sell suggestions have come into play, we've experienced up to 21% in downside, and technically still a good over 7% down since EngineeringRobo became bearish, and currently still bearish on price action, which may suggest perhaps further confirmations may need to be met. And so there are many different Robo advisors available with EngineeringRobo, so it is key to choose the best 3 that suit your trading strategy. And so once 2 of your chosen 3 Robo advisors become bullish or bearish on price action, that is used to determine your entries and exits. And so EngineeringRobo is not used to determine the exact top or bottom of any market, but is used to decipher the best areas of accumulation and take profit that have the highest chances of success. And so at the moment, with all 3 of our Robo advisors bearish on price action, we're currently in the middle of some key levels here. I believe perhaps further interaction with perhaps support or resistance to confirm solidification of these levels may be necessary before the uptrend can continue. We do have lots of buy pressure present. As we can see, we're back above this psychological $150 level, which may need further interaction with to solidify it as support and build the momentum necessary to perhaps get us to and through this, I believe, significant resistance present around $176 all the way down to $172, which is the 0.382 FIBA monopoly level. And so I do believe sell pressure present overhead is going to be giving us a hard time for sure, and we will likely have to conquer this level and return to it as support before the uptrend can continue. And even from there, I do believe there are going to be some significant key levels of resistance waiting for us, as well as we make our way back up to some euphoric levels that Litecoin has just came from. And so at the moment, price action making its way towards sell pressure. We're back above that $150 psychological level. I believe further interaction with it will be bullish for us. I do have a more significant area of support waiting for us at $128 per Litecoin, which is not impossible and at current levels, as we do have some factors contributing to potential continued sideways, which may lead to a breakdownward. And interaction with $129 per Litecoin would be very bullish for the uptrend and would be a more bullish area to be accumulating. At the moment, as I've been saying, I would like further confirmation to be met before I can be more comfortably bullish on accumulating Litecoin around current levels. I see sell pressure overhead, and I would like to see further interaction with support or some Robo advisors become bullish on price action before I can comfortably accumulate again. Let me know in the comment section down below where you think Litecoin will go, but we're going to swap over to Solano, SOL, coin against USD. Price action interacting with the suggested key level update from where price action left off. We were looking at prices interacting with this $138 as potential support. I was suggesting further interaction with this level may be necessary, as we were looking a tad overbought in the immediate kind of short term here. We've had a very bullish kind of uptrend leading to current levels, so I was suspecting further consolidation and accumulation was necessary to allow for the continuation of the uptrend. And so I do believe after this what seems to be bullish interaction with $138, I do believe support is attempting to be established, and the uptrend will likely continue once it is ready. At the moment, we do see that our Robo advisors are bearish on price action. So if we consider from where we came bullish again, we've already seen up to 585% in gains on Solano over the following 42 days after EngineeringRobo became bullish on price action, easily turning a potential $10,000 investment into $60,000 just by sitting around looking at it. And so if you didn't take profit above, at, or around that swing high, EngineeringRobo advisors are suggesting you consider closing your position perhaps around current levels, allowing you to capitalize on at least a 296% return on investment with EngineeringRobo's buy and now sell suggestions, with 2 of our chosen 3 robo advisors currently bearish on price action. I do believe further interaction with this key level may be necessary to solidify it as support, and once support is found and our robo advisors become bullish again, we can start getting more comfortably bullish on accumulating Solana at current levels. As I said, we've had more than 500% in gains in less than a couple of months, so I do believe this continued sideways and consolidation is very bullish for the uptrend, and is very much necessary to allow the uptrend to continue. So right now we have robo advisors bearish on price action. Currently I'm looking for support around $138. I know another bullish interaction with that and a retest of it will be further confirmation of that level as support. But if we fail to hold that, I do have another suggested key level at $110 as potential area of buy pressure for us up at these levels. If we were to fail to hold both of these key levels, I believe a more significant area of support is waiting for us down at $73 per Solana. So I do have 3 targets here. If we were to experience any sort of continued downside, I can remain bullish on Solana even if we're interacting with $73, and I believe that would be a very bullish time to be accumulating. At the moment, I am waiting for our robo advisors to become bullish again and further interaction with $138 as support, because I do believe price action may experience another rejection off of the levels around the kind of most relative swing high here on the 9th of September when price action made its way up to $216. I do believe that would just be a potential area of resistance for us. At the moment, I'm looking for robo advisors to become bullish and further interaction with support before I can start comfortably accumulating again. But let me know in the comment section down below where you think price action will go. Now, swapping over to Ethereum, ETH against USDT, what do we have here? Price action making its way above previous resistance at $2,974 per Ethereum. Where we left off, price action was interacting with that level as resistance, but as we enter October here, we have this very bullish break upward through that level. I suspect we are making our way toward potential sell pressure present around $3,455. The 0.786 Fibba Zucchini level may be some resistance for us overhead. Another interaction with $2,985 as support would be very bullish for the uptrend moving forward and would allow for comfortable accumulation of Ethereum before the uptrend can continue. As we can see, even through this bullish upside in the immediate short term here, our robo advisors are still currently bearish on price action, which does suggest that further confirmations need to be met before we can start comfortably accumulating again. If we consider when EngineeringRobo became bullish, after 2 of our robo advisors suggested bullish upside on the 24th of July, we experienced up to 85% in gains on Ethereum over the following 41 days, easily turning a potential $10,000 investment into over $18,000 just by sitting around looking at it. And if you didn't take profit above at or around that swing high, there may have been reasons you should have considered perhaps closing your position around $3,427 per Ethereum, allowing you to capitalize on 57% ROI with EngineeringRobo's buy and now sell suggestions. Currently, all of our robo advisors are bearish on price action at the moment, which, like I said, does suggest further confirmations need to be met before I can be more comfortably bullish on accumulating Ethereum at current levels. This is some very bullish upside in a very short amount of time here, so a little retracement and pullback and interaction with support is to be expected. As I mentioned, resistance present at $3,455 per Ethereum may be some resistance overhead for us that may give us a hard time, in addition to resistance present around $3,920 per Ethereum is waiting for us as well. I do believe overall the uptrend is very bullish and the demand is very high for Ethereum, and the uptrend will very much continue as soon as it's ready. I believe we will likely experience a $5,515 Ethereum before any sort of prolonged extended downside is to be expected. Consider the fear and greed index here. The FOMO zone is suggesting that a key area to take profit on a long-term investment on Ethereum would be above the $5,500 level. So that is what I'm looking for at the end of this bull run, if you will, perhaps even higher levels, but in my opinion, at least over $5,000 per Ethereum is my target over the coming weeks here. I would like further interaction with support or some robo advisors becoming bullish again before I can start comfortably accumulating. However, I do believe the uptrend will continue as soon as it's ready. Now, swapping over to Bitcoin against USDT, what do we have here? Price action experiencing a very, very bullish break upward and a return to that $48,000 resistance level as we were experiencing buy pressure off of the 0.618 Fibba Lamborghini level. $41,500 was acting as very key support for us in the last kind of couple of weeks here. Price action, if you're following the channel, is currently unfolding exactly as expected in my opinion, and as we can see, our robo advisors are trying to become bullish again on Bitcoin with today's candle as we open into October here, we have a very bullish break upward up to this resistance. However, in my personal opinion, we're at resistance, and so I believe a small pullback, retracement, and interaction with support over the next perhaps a few hours or couple days may be necessary. And I would like to see price action conquer $48,000 and turn that into support before I can comfortably expect the uptrend to continue moving forward. We are very bullish on Bitcoin still, as like I mentioned, we have EngineeringRobo trying to become bullish again. However, we will need this daily candle to close to confirm any of these buy signals. We literally have all of our 3 robo advisors trying to become bullish on today's candle. So once this candle closes and our robo advisors are confirmed, we can better use that to determine our entries and exits. We're very bullish on Bitcoin price action unfolding. I know exactly as expected. I want to see this resistance turn into support before I can confirm the uptrend continuing at current levels. I suspect before the end of any sort of bull run is considered, I believe we will interact with a $120,000 Bitcoin by the end of any sort of bull run. And so in my opinion, the uptrend will very much continue as soon as it's ready and as soon as the momentum is built to get us to those levels. I believe the demand for Bitcoin is very high, and fundamentally we are very, very bullish. However, technically we are interacting with resistance, and this does require further confirmations to be more comfortably bullish on accumulating, because I believe buying at support would be a more bullish area to be accumulating rather than resistance where traders are selling. Now, I believe there's never a bad time to buy Bitcoin, in my personal opinion, only better times. And so I believe right now we're about to start experiencing some of the best times to be buying Bitcoin before we see the previous all-time highs and then elusive 6 figures. Now, let me know in the comment section down below where you think Bitcoin will go. What are you doing with your bags if you have them? Are you FOMOing in? Are you selling your whole bag? What are your thoughts on the direction of the crypto sphere here? Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for hearing my analysis. Check out EngineeringRobo free with a link in the description. Subscribe here on YouTube. Check out all the other social media down below, and tune in for the next one.